Hey, welcome back to the channel, guys, and if you guys are new here, my name is Taylor. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel if you guys like this video. Now, today I wanted to address something that a lot of Christians seem to be struggling with right now, and it is something that I used to struggle with a lot, and I know I have family members and just other people in my life that really struggle with this thought, and that's just that God is going to take care of you and protect you, right? Especially right now in this current situation of the world and the pandemics and whatever else you got going on, right? It can be really scary. It can be a time of increasing doubt in your life that God really is going to protect you and provide for you. But the scriptures are just full of one promise after another that God has given us that said he is going to protect you, right? It says we have a hedge of protection around us and that nothing can harm us unless God allows it, right? But it also says Romans 8:28 that all things are going to work together for our good, right? So even when God does allow something into our life, right? A trial, some sort of uncomfortability, right? It's always going to work out for your good. But I also want to take a look at Psalm 91 verses 9 through 10, which says, "Because you have made the Lord your dwelling place, the Most High, who is my refuge, no evil shall be allowed to befall you, no plague come near your tent." Right? So for those who are in Christ Jesus, he is your shelter. He is your high fortress, right? There is nothing, no weapon formed against you will prosper, right? Not any sort of virus, not any sort of vaccine, not any sort of natural disaster, no war, no famine, nothing is going to harm you. Right? We see in the Bible time and time again that God has continued to protect and provide for his children. Right? Look at the Israelites in the desert. God brought manna from the birds, right? He provided their needs there. We see Daniel in the lion's den, right? When he's surrounded by all these lions, God protected him, right? Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the fire, God protected them. Okay, so we see time and time again that if it's not the Lord's will, nothing can be against you, right? Nothing is going to harm you. Okay, and if you are a believer in the Bible, if you preach the Bible to other people, if you give other people biblical advice, if you read the word and you say you believe in it, you need to start believing in it, right? You need to stop being a hearer of the word and a doer of the word. That means putting your faith and trust in God's promises for your life. Okay, nothing is going to come into your life that is not going to be for your good. Okay, we know this. When I was young in the Lord, when I was a young Christian, I used to have all sorts of anxieties, all sorts of worries. I was constantly afraid that things were after me, and I had really bad anxiety disorder. But as I started to study the word, as God proved himself time and time again in my life and my faith increased, I started to see that all those times in my life were just unnecessary worries that I had built up, right? It was all things that I was worrying about, things that I was imagining was going to happen that never actually happened, right? And it was not what God had promised for my life. Okay, so stop worrying so much about what's going on in the world. Okay, you are not going to be harmed by anything that God doesn't allow into your life. And if he does allow it, it's going to be for your good. Okay, so I love you guys. I hope this encourages you. I know a lot of people are just struggling with this right now. And I think a lot of it honestly just comes from watching the news and being on social media and talking to people who really haven't put their faith that Jesus is going to protect them. Okay, so you need to stop going to all these other sources and you need to go to the only source that is going to give you real comfort, and that is God. Hey, God bless you guys. I love you, and we'll see you guys next time.